Welcome back to your practice and congratulations on your beautiful baby. Make sure you got an okay from your doctor and that you're feeling all right to start practicing again. Bring your hands in front of your heart and bring something into your heart that you're grateful for, even if it was a tough day. And then lift your arms overhead, inhale, reach long, and exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, lifting the arms overhead, rooting down through the sit bones, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, now lifting all the way up, reaching long, and this time exhale, start to twist toward your right. Bring your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Pull your navel gently up and in. Not too much, just feeling what feels okay right now. And then inhale, coming back to center, lift the arms overhead. And exhale, we twist to the other side. If twisting doesn't feel good, or if you had a C-section, just be a little bit more gentle here and really make sure that you feel all right doing this. Inhale, coming back to center, lifting up. And exhale, hands in front of your chest. Bring them behind your back, fingertips down. And now lift your heart up to the sky. So if you're breastfeeding, this feels really good in the shoulders and the chest. And when you exhale, press the hands down. Now you can stay down and lift your chest or also lift your hips. Nice little bridge here and then slowly release. Now cross the legs the other way. So this is probably feeling a little bit odd and then fold forward. Just feeling that nice stretch in the outer thighs and hips. Just like in pregnancy, you really want to do only the things that feel good. So notice what feels perfectly well in your body right now. And coming slowly back up. If you haven't crossed your legs the other way, do it now. Lift your arms again. Inhale, rooting down. And exhale, hands in front of your chest. Inhale, reaching up, taking long, beautiful breaths. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. One more time, lifting, inhale. And then again, we twist. This time we start with the left. Putting the navel gently up and in. If you feel all right, you can wrap your left arm around your back. Lengthen through the neck and the crown of your head as well. And then very slowly release. Inhale, coming back to center, lift the arms. Exhale, twist right. Again, you can wrap your arm around your back only if it feels good. Lengthening the spine, rolling the shoulders back. If your baby is close to you, look affectionately at your baby. And then slowly release back to center. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. Bring the fingertips behind your back. Lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, staying there or pressing the hands down and lifting also the hips. Lengthening the spine, stretching through the upper back, upper arms. And exhale, release. Now bring your legs in front of you one more time and fold forward. Releasing any tension in your lower back, in your hips, in your thighs. And slowly coming back up to a seated posture. And then we roll down onto our back. If that feels all right for you, go ahead. Otherwise, roll to one side and then come down onto your back. So especially if you have diastasis recti, which is a muscle split, or if you've had a C-section, it's a better option to roll to your side first. Now bringing the feet hip distance apart, we're going to start tilting the pelvis up and down. This is really nice to get your core strength back gently and also to bring the awareness back into the pelvic floor muscle, which is probably a little weak right now. So just rocking with the lower back, with the pelvis, curling the tailbone up. And now you can absolutely stay with this if this feels enough. If you want to go a little further, then lift your hips and your arms, pressing the feet firmly down, and exhale, wave yourself back down. So on your inhalation, you're rising up, bringing the tailbone towards the knees, and exhale, waving back down. Try to feel that you're connecting to those deep core muscles. So we're not really talking about our six-pack yet. We're really focusing on the deep, deep core muscles that might have been a little bit weakened by your pregnancy. Lifting up, reaching, or just staying with the rocking. This time, if you're reaching up, then lift the heels and reach along with the spine. And exhale, coming all the way down. Now bring your knees into your chest. And bring the hands onto your ankles, rock a little from side to side, releasing the lower back. And of course, we need to do happy baby pose. Maybe your baby's already doing this, probably not. Otherwise, you can look forward to your baby doing this one day. Pressing the feet up as the hands press down into the feet. And then start to release that. Now, bring your right leg just above your knee, your left knee, and then cross your arms around your thigh. So this is a nice outer thigh stretch. If it feels too intense to bring the knee to your chest, keep the left foot on the ground. Now keep the legs as they are and simply place the left foot down on the ground. Either stay here or if it feels all right, lift your hips, feeling that wonderful stretch, and exhale, release, coming back to that same stretch. So keep the legs as they are, one more time. And then from there, place the left foot down or slide it all the way to the ground and hug your right knee to your chest. Now interlace your fingers around your inner right leg and press your leg away from your chest. And with your hands, press into your leg so you get a nice stretch on the back of your leg, which is really useful when you're carrying your baby and your hamstrings are getting tight. And from there, bend your knee and straighten it out on the ground. We'll try that on the other side. So flex your left foot and take it into a pigeon shape just above the right knee. Interlace your fingers around the right inner thigh and stretch that outer left thigh with it. Then you can place the right foot on the ground, either stay there or lift your hips a little bit. And then when you exhale, slowly release down to the ground and repeat that stretch again, interlacing the fingers around your inner thigh, maybe going a little deeper this time. And then releasing right foot on the ground or right leg on the ground, left knee to your chest. Interlace your hands around the inside of your left leg and stretch it away from you. And then take another breath here before you slowly bring your knees to your chest. And then open your arms to the sides and let your knees relax onto your right side. If you don't want to take a deep twist, you can always place your knees on a pillow or a blanket. And maybe it feels nice for your neck to look over to your left hand. Just enjoying this nice little moment of peace before you bring your knees back to your chest and then bringing them all the way over to the other side. Stretching out the right arm, releasing the knees, and completely release into the ground here. And slowly bring the knees back to your chest. And take a moment to just hug your knees into your chest here. And this is a really grounding pose that's very useful when you're caring for your baby all day and you're kind of in your head thinking about things you have to do, or maybe worries that you have, and just taking this moment for yourself. Bringing the knees in, relaxing the lower back. And now it might feel better to stay here. If it feels really relaxing and grounding, stay here. It might feel good to go to a regular shavasana, but it might also feel too exposed. So choose what feels right for you at this moment and completely let go into that pose. Trying to breathe down towards your belly. Feel the rising and the falling. And feel the deep release as you breathe deeply. If your mind is starting to wander, if you're thinking, oh, this is a waste of time, stay just for a few more breaths and know that this is never a waste of time to invest in your own health, your own well-being. And if you have time, if you're lucky, then stay here for as long as you like. If you need to take care of your baby, just slowly start to stretch your arms and bring your knees to your chest. Hug them into your chest again and roll over to your right side before you come up to a seated pose. Crossing your legs, hands in front of you. Namaste.